Dreaming, dreaming of me.
I was thinking of Dream a Little Dream with the Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Who remembers them?
Yeah, well, I decided Blondie. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's fine. That's fine.
Hello.
Who actually sang the original Dream a Little Dream? Don't know. Have to Google it. Have to look. But Blondie is fine. We love her.
Yes.
So today's episode is about dreams and how Kristina can
Never remember.
and how I can always remember to a fucking T. Like it is legit in there.
Yeah, and I have weird little like flashes of like I usually remember a little bit of something first thing in the morning and then it just falls out of my head. Completely falls out within like an hour of
Like, could
waking
you
up.
recall right now?
No, God, no. No. I can't remember any of my dreams. Like just maybe little pieces like here and there. Last night I don't remember anything from last night.
I
Did I
wonder.
have any dreams? I don't know. Probably, but because don't we dream every night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember shit.
I wonder why we remember or why we don't. We should probably.
Is it because I just don't remember shit?
No, I feel like I don't know why. I think some people can and some people can't. We probably should have researched why. Meh. I don't know. Or
Maybe
had a dream
later.
specialist on. Maybe later. Maybe then we'll have somebody on so we can decide.
Yeah.
Figure out why I remember legit everything. Colors, feelings, emotions,
No.
people's faces, your outfit,
I very rarely
the scenario.
Very rarely see faces. It's more the feeling of who it might be.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't see faces that I can remember at least. I'll just know like, oh, this entity is
Represents.
Guido.
Yeah.
But I know it's him in my dream. So it's not even representing. Like
Yeah.
I do know that this is who it is in my dream.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't recall seeing the face.
Yeah.
Where when my mom comes into my dreams, it's interesting. I see her face, but she never talks.
Is she in color or black and white?
Color.
Color.
I do think she's in color usually.
Do you
Most of my
dream
dreams in colors.
In color.
I think so.
Dream in color.
Yeah. But I don't if I'm recalling like any of my, I feel a lot of dreams.
Mm. Ooh, maybe then that's why. Ooh.
Like I'll wake up with the feeling of like I feel what they were about.
Mm-hmm.
But like what they were about, I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. No. I lucid dream a lot though.
Like what? Give me an example or give us an example.
I'll give you all an example. So when I lucid dream, I recognize that I'm in the dream, right?
Oh.
Dream within a dream. Ooh, dream a little dream. Isn't that what that movie was about? Damn, shit, this is all making sense now. Didn't even plan that. So, for example, I had a dream, and I can recall this dream in my mind. I had a dream that I was back dog walking, and I was holding the leashes of two dogs, two big dogs, and there was a male figure there, and he had two pit bulls they were Rottweilers.
Mm-hmm.
And as a dog walker, I was like, and actually it represented my dad, but it wasn't my dad. It was interesting that the subconscious pulls up the male figure, divine masculine in my mind as this person, but he was never like, so I'll get into like what transpired. He was never like this. Mm-hmm. So it was interesting. So I have these two dogs, two big dogs, and my dad had two Rottweilers. And I was like, can you please not put your dogs near my dogs because they're fighting breeds and we're going to have a situation. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't listening and he kept doing it. And I'm like watching the temperaments of the dogs and they're pulling on me and my arms are getting tired. I mean, it's clear as day in my mind. And I was like, you are not hearing me. You are not respecting what I'm asking of you. And I was saying, like, using my voice to express my wants and my needs, which was not my dad. So it's interesting that he showed up And now I actually think
Wait,
about
was
it.
the other dog walker your dad? I thought you said the other
Yeah,
dog walker was your dad.
it represented my dad, but my dad wasn't like that in real life.
Right, right.
If I said something or expressed
He would
something,
have
he
done
was my
something.
dad,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But I think it was interesting that I was saying these, voicing these, you are not hearing me, you're not respecting me, to the point that this person unleashed his dogs.
Jerk.
And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You are not hearing me. There's going to be a bloodbath. And I am getting so tense because these dogs are pulling me. And all of a sudden I go, oh, I'm dreaming. I don't have to do this. And I let go of the
Oh.
leashes. And I woke up and I was all sweaty and like worked up. But my subconscious was picking at me. And now I'm realizing my dad was showing me a lesson. So he was that person to be like, babe, you need to let this go.
Oh,
Right. So it
I
was
love
actually
that.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's really
And
nice.
like I all of a sudden, but having this awareness in my dream, I'm fighting and I'm like, and then I go, oh wait, I don't have to do this.
Yeah, you don't need to.
And I let go. And
That's
then I woke
awesome.
up. And I have a lot of those. Yeah, so that was really cool.
That's amazing. Yeah, I don't have like I will say like I had a dream recently-ish. I don't even know how long ago it was. I don't my mom has it's been 9 years now since
My
she's passed.
God,
It'll be
how is
10
that
years, right?
possible?
In this coming summer. It'll be 10 years since she's passed. And she never look at how friggin' cute he
Our
is.
dog is
Oh
staring
my
at us.
God. She never used to come in my dreams. She's not come to me. Like, but I do think it was because of after she passed. Remember I told you, like once she passed, she came to me
Yep.
and I told her because it scared the shit out of me. I was like, don't you scare the shit out of me. Don't come in like that.
Right.
And she's
Don't
not,
come in hot.
and she's never come back.
Oh.
Which I was like, oh crap! Like now I scared her, but she's been slowly creeping into dreams.
You can just ask
over,
her.
and I
Yeah.
had like, I'm working on that a little bit. There's other things going on there too. But this dream that I had recently, it was like, I think it's because I saw these cute little hats, and I'll have to show them to you. Like they were these like Care Bear trucker hats that are like friggin' so cute. And I was like, which Care Bear would I be if I were to have a, but this became in my dream. So during the day,
Oh.
I saw the hats, but then in my dream, I was thinking through
What
which
Care
Care
Bear
Bear
you'd
would
be?
I be
I mean, that's
and
legit.
which hat would I want. And I remember my mom, again, just not hearing her. She wasn't speaking to me, but I was sensing, like I knew what she was saying to me. And she was just telling me to try on a different hat. She's like, just do a different color, just do a different hat. She's like, well, the worst thing that can happen is you have to switch a different hat. And I was like now that I'm saying it out loud like this, I'm like, oh, that's really kind of an interesting dream. But like in that moment, I was like, I want the pink hat or whatever color. I was more focused on the color than the simple fact that I could just switch hats if I didn't want them.
Switch powers, switch identities.
Switch Care Bear powers.
Yeah.
Right. Guido, now on the other hand, when he dreams, dude, it's terrifying sleeping by my husband because he is. You remember
Please-
the one
please tell
that
them.
is like the most terrifying one.
So great.
He is definitely. I don't know what the hell he's running from in his dreams, but it is
Terrifying. So this is when you're going to tell the story when we lived at the old house together, the multifamily, and
Oh, God.
Guido had a terrifying nightmare. And please,
yeah, like
continue.
it's almost like a night. He has night terrors. He is aware that he does have night terrors because he will say that he's in these states of where he can't
he gets
move
like
and
the
he gets the
paralysis,
paralysis
yeah.
and he can't get out, and he's aware that it's a dream. He knows that it's a dream, but he also can't get out of it and can't do anything about it also at the same time, which leads to his whimpering, like, and it's terrifying whimpering where it's and I'm like in the middle of the night. It's horrible and horrifying to hear in the middle of the night.
Huge man is
6'5" man is whimpering in his dreams in the middle of the night.
Night terror. Yeah.
But the one that
we are going to laugh hysterically about, and we apologize because we are.
And I don't even remember what it was that he said, but it was he was having a night terror, and I've learned to just gentle shakes, right? Just do like, hey, wake up, you're dreaming. And usually I don't even say anything. It's usually just a little bit of a shake. And he whipped up, stared at me, and was like,
He like vampire hissed at her.
he hissed at me and it was like, you're the devil or some shit like that. And he was dreaming and he fell back asleep. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
This is like, how long were you guys dating?
This is, I mean, we were within like maybe a year, maybe
Oh
2
my God.
years.
I don't remember
I don't
the
even
devil
know.
thing.
Or was it, did he say I was the devil? I swear to God, he told me that I'm something, or maybe it was just him hissing. Was it just him hissing?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I wasn't there.
It was terrifying, but he hissed, and it was like
Dracula hissed at her face,
wide open in my face, and I'm laying there like, holy shit! And he lay back down, and I didn't realize he was still sleeping. I was like, dude, what's your problem? And he had no idea, and he was just like, murr, murr, like mumbling, making some noises. I was like, oh my God, he's still sleeping.
That's terrifying.
Oh, like just it was last week. He was again. He's been real good. Like haven't had any. Just recently though, we can talk about that as a whole other thing. But like, and why he might be having these night terrors. But like last week, he started up again, and I was like, dude. I went to shake him. And he didn't move, and so I did a nice little satsa on the face.
Don't ever touch the face.
I didn't know.
Did he bite you?
No, but he woke up. Stop slapping me! And I was like, I did a nice little satsa, like sweet, like little love tap of like, dude, you're not waking up with me doing this. Like maybe he's like, never touch my face. And I was like, okay, sorry. But again, same thing, like just these like, and I'm like, what is going on? It's when he starts to like yell and like scream like that is when it's like horrifying. That's the little whimpers. Like I can tell when he's going to start, so I can catch him usually.
Yeah.
When I start hearing the little.
And he's like terrorized in his head.
Oh my God.
In a dream. That's so sad.
And then he doesn't remember though. Like I'll ask him about it in the morning. Remember? He does not remember.
Subconscious like pushes that down.
He has no idea. Like, and if he does, he'll be like, yeah, like he knows, he recognizes that it was a night terror. He's like, oh yeah, I couldn't move. I was trying to get up and I was like, I couldn't get out of it.
Is he awake or he's just in a dream and he's like, I can't move in my dream? Because I've had friends that they have the paralysis and they'll be awake and they can't move their body and they think they see things.
I'm pretty sure he's dreaming.
He's dreaming that he can't get out.
Can't get out of the dream and can't move out of the dream.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right.
That is terrifying.
Right.
Please tell us all of your dreams.
Like good dreams, bad dreams. All dreams.
We want to read that.
I mean, Teddy has dreams. It's fun to listen to him when he does his like dreaming.
He
the
did
little bubble barking. Oh my God, the little bubble barking is like the best.
His like lips,
yes,
because he has no teeth.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
But then it's
last
like
night
I feel bad,
and he was like running with his little paw.
It's fun when they do that.
He was cute, and I had to wake him up. We had to go out.
Sorry,
I'm sorry that Guido has those horrible night terrors.
It's horrible. Yeah. So where do they come? Like our subconscious is
I
just
think
like
it's your subconscious. I mean, we'd have to get a dream expert.
What's up with you dreams?
But I think it's your subconscious telling you,
asking googs,
trying to tell you what you're not processing during the day. I've also asked my subconscious to process and integrate any feelings like that I need to process, and maybe that's why I can just be a external viewer watching and seeing like, oh, I don't have to do this, because like I'm using the subconscious, like I'm collaborating with it while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're fucked up. Like last night's were fucked up.
What was last night?
So I was telling Kristina that I'm always in these weird worlds. I definitely go off planet. But last night, what I thought was really interesting was I was having a dream, and it was kind of a scary dream, and it was weird. And then I woke up because Teddy had to go out to pee. And I got up, we went out to pee, and I went back to bed and then had another dream, went into a REM cycle, right? Because it's only 30, an hour and a half, right? And the scary people that were in the last dream, totally new dream, new world, new experience, everything. It was like a hotel. Some girl tried to use my bathroom, and I was like, "Oh no, babe, this is my bathroom. You use this. There's a You have
There's
your
a
own.
public over there.
Yeah, you have your own bathroom. I don't know. Maybe I had to pee. I don't know. But it was like weird. Like I hadn't cleaned my bathroom yet. I don't know. And then I was showing her around the hotel. Like I remember the rugs and the lights, and the parking lot and the casino was on the other side of the street. Like I can tell you everything. And I saw these two people that were in the last dream, and I saw their faces. And in the dream, I go, "Oh, you were in that last dream."
That's crazy.
One was the chef, and one was like the concierge person, like in the old dream. And in the new dream, one was like the cowboy guy at the casino, and the other one was something else. Tip my hat to you, lady. But yeah,
Sorry,
that was
really
creep.
funny.
Like they came back into a different dream.
And are they people that you know, or they're
No,
just random?
they were just
characters?
random characters. Because the original dream was scary. We went into like a house of horrors, and they were doing weird shit. And like, yeah.
I will say that I have one dream that I still remember from when I was like 6 years old.
Do you have a reoccur? Is that a reoccurring dream,
It
or
was
just
a reoccurring dream for a very long time. I will say I haven't had the dream in a long time, but it was when I was a kid. I do remember having it. And I think that's why I remember it.
Yeah.
But it was when we lived in upstate New York. Like I can tell you the story because I do remember, because it was that vivid to me and that scary at the time. Again, 6 or 7, I would say 6 years old,
Yeah.
having this dream. We lived in upstate New York at the time. Our backyard, I'll have to show you pictures. Our house backed into a cornfield. So we had a cornfield in our backyard that then backed into like a railroad track. So it was, obviously they built the neighborhood in Old Farm, like it was an old farm. And actually, I think we lived in Farmington. So that would make sense that it was, anyway, Canandaigua, Farmington. It was at that time where it was like, I don't know which, I think we were right on the border of Canandaigua and Farmington. Anyway, we had the cornfield in the back, and then our street ended on a bigger street, and then across the street had an old barn. And I remember the barn as a kid. It was like falling down. It was old. It was just like, it was dead. Like it was a dead barn. Nobody was like, and it was falling down around us. In the dream, it was also falling down around us, but it was falling down in real life. So that's real life. But in the dream, it was myself, and I know my brother was in that dream. And I want to say, like, our friends from childhood, like a couple friends from childhood, we were in that barn somehow at 6. I still don't understand this, but we were running around like it was a haunted house kind of thing. And I remember somebody was chasing us, and as we ran through the house, we would lose somebody, and then we kept running, and then that person, their head would be on the wall. 6. What the I wasn't watching shit. Like, I don't know what it was, but I remember then we would see whoever it was that got who was taken on the wall.
A slaughtered, severed head on a stake.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
But that was a reoccurring dream, too. I don't remember how it ended. Did you watch
like the Headless Horseman?
No, dude, we weren't allowed to watch. I wasn't allowed to watch. We were lucky if we got Cheerios, like regular old Cheerios, let alone like anything on TV like that. We never were able to watch that stuff.
What about like they have severed heads on the Halloween decorations.
I know now,
but
but
not
like,
then. Not in the 80s.
I don't, well,
Yeah,
maybe.
it was fucking
80s,
scary back then.
late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
There
we
were
had
all kinds of fun,
terrifying,
weird
terrifying
stuff.
things. Just the masks alone were freaking
Oh,
so horrifying.
horrifying.
Little plastic masks.
You were in a plastic bag running around I was just
Ah,
watching something the other day. They were talking about the 80s costumes and how like the swooshing noise
oh
that they
my
would make. Do
God.
you remember? I remember the
Maybe.
noise and the feeling of that plastic and like
It was
just
probably like
gross.
good, healthy plastic versus the plastic that they make
I
now.
don't
Because it was
know.
like the original version of the plastic, whereas now it's like
All chemically,
chemical
but
processed plastic.
isn't plastic chemicals anyway?
Yeah, but I think it was cleaner plastic back
All
then.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm going with that. Yeah, but that's the only dream that I remember vividly still to the like 40 years later,
God.
right?
Nope.
Speaking of dreaming.
Yeah, tired. Up with my dog all night. No. I know I have those and I'll be in them and be like, oh yeah, I've been here before. Oh, I remember how this goes.
I will wake up. I do know that, again, I think I'm more feeling wise because I'll wake up laughing,
Hmm.
like I know I'm laughing, or I'll wake up crying.
Oh.
But why, what the dream was about, I don't know. Guido has said that I do talk in my sleep. I don't believe him. I think he's lying. But I also I know when I do actually talk or cry or giggle in my sleep, like because I vaguely remember it, like when
Like, do
I'm
you
like,
wake yourself up?
yeah,
Okay.
especially with the laughing, I'll wake myself up
Oh,
because
that's
like I'm
cool.
laughing in my dream and then I'm still laughing as I'm waking up. It's weird.
Oh, that's cool.
But again, what it's about, I have no idea.
Huh. Yeah, I'm more cerebral. I also sleep like a vampire in my bed. I sleep on my back and I just like do not move.
And I'm a wiggle worm. I go side, back, front,
Yeah.
like I'm all over. Sometimes my head is at my feet when I wake up, and I'm like, how did I get in this position? I don't even remember.
I heard I like lightly cat purr snore.
I could see
That's
that.
that's what I do sometimes if I have a stuffy nose.
I feel like I'm always,
Definitely a nose breather though when I
yeah,
sleep, not a mouth breather.
no, nose
Unless like
breather.
something happened, obviously.
Unless you're
Like
sick and you can't breathe through
I
your
think that's
nose.
probably when you snore, right? Because I wouldn't snore through my nose. Do you snore through your nose? we
We
both
both
just
just try to snore
we
through the
just breathe through
nose.
our nose.
Like, wait, does that work that way? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Too funny.
Oh my God, seriously, talking about
I'm like
sleeping and like you're
so
starting to get.
tired now. God, whatever. But yeah, dreams are legit. I do think that it's time for your subconscious to help you process and integrate the shit that you didn't deal with during the day. And then when we have those reoccurring dreams, it's because we are not dealing with our trauma. I don't know. That's what I'm
You're now the
going with.
dream interpreter.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of being able to kind of maybe guide your dreams.
Yes, that's fun.
I think that's kind of an interesting concept.
Which then is that lucid dreaming, do you think, or it's separate?
I don't know.
So then, okay, well, what about this one? If that's a dream, what if this is a dream too?
Oh boy.
And so then we can totally
but we
control
can,
it.
right?
Yeah.
So essentially we are living in a dream because again, we can control everything that we're doing right now.
This is like a hardcore lucid dream. Right? Now we have to think about that. So then why can't you do like which one is real and does it matter?
Is it like, yeah, is it my childhood friends' heads being cut off? Is that real life? I know, but that's what you're.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hope not. I hope that's not.
Yeah, last
that
night's
wasn't real.
stream,
I
I
don't
don't
think
want
was
that to
real.
be that place to I don't want to I'll wake up and I'll be like, "Hey, I ain't going back to that planet. That was fucked up."
I do think
Cuz that's scary.
yeah. We'll find out, I guess.
Right. We'll have to update you on our dreams.
Teddy looks like he's dreaming now. Do you see his little snout like all smushed in? I like it.
Yeah.
And then his teeth. All right, we're gonna go ahead because you're probably all starting to yawn because of Julie now. So I think we're kind of gonna
We're tapped out.
wrap it up.
I'm gonna wrap it up. So.
But we do want to hear about your dreams. If there are some cool dreams like that you've had or you want to talk about, like let us know.
I think that would be cool.
That'd be fun to hear. All right.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.